action of pounding the ingredients and the smell of the lemongrass, it's kind of like an aromatherapy almost. I mean, can you smell the lemongrass from there? Oh, you had the mask on, forget it. Hi, I'm Knight. I'm the cook and owner here at Nyambai. Today we're making a mok. A mok is a fish souffle where you steam fish with curry and coconut milk. I'm going to start off by making kreung. Kreung is the foundation for many Cambodian dishes. First, you'll need lemongrass, fingerroot, shallots, garlic, galunga, turmeric, and merkot lime leaf. You can do this with a food processor, but today I'll show you how to make kreung in a mortar and pesto, the traditional way. First, you want to peel off any tough layer from the lemongrass until you reach kind of like a smooth point here. Once you have that peeled off, you want to trim off the tough end. The smaller you cut the lemongrass, the easier it is for you to pound it in the mortar and pesto, because if it's too big, then you'll probably be stuck pounding lemongrass all day. So make sure it's nice and thin. You want to cut it down to this point, because if you go any lower, it's just going to be too tough and too stringy. Here is galunga. People like to compare it to a ginger. It is from the ginger family, but it's much more pungent and peppery, and it's very tough. So make sure you remove the outer skin. Such a earthy, delicious aroma to it. And then turmeric. You want to peel off the skin. This will stain your hand, so you can wear gloves when you prep this, but I don't mind. Back in the old days in Cambodia, they would use turmeric to dye like the monk's robe to get that bright orange color. So we got garlic here. You want to pound that, remove the skin as well. We're gonna do about 5 cloves of garlic. So kreung in Cambodian translates to ingredients. But when you refer to kreung in Khmer cooking, people know that we're referring to this herb and spice paste that we're making. So we have shallots here. Cut that in smaller pieces as well. So here you have merkot lime leaves. You want to remove the stem before cutting it. You got your lime leaves here, and then fingerroot. This is also from the ginger family. Once you have that all prepped out, you can either put it in a food processor, put a little bit of water just to kind of make sure to blend it properly. But I like using a mortar and pesto when I make a small batch of kreung, just because you're not diluting any of the flavors. You want to put the toughest ingredient in first, which is the lemongrass. This is going to take some time, but it's all worth it. You want to pound it until the lemongrass turns into like fine paste almost. Yeah, I remember doing this growing up. It was just like I would complain. Me and my brothers would take turns doing this, but now I appreciate it even more, just because it reminds me of just learning how to cook with my mom. And then you have galunga, pretty tough. Put that in there. So that looks good to me. It's like this nice paste. And now we want to add the fingerroot. I'm actually going to put the turmeric in too. Cambodian food is like a lot of effort, but it's all worth it. Now I'll add the garlic. I would call my mom up when I moved out for school for certain recipes, and it was just really hard to replicate it because she didn't have any recipes. So I would just kind of have to play with the ingredients and taste and cook, but just like how I remember the dish. So I just added shallots, and then you move on to the lime leaves here, and that's the finale here. My arm. I wish everyone could smell this, but once you make it at home, you can smell it on your own. But here's the kreung. It's beautiful. Now we're preparing the chili paste. These are dried California chilies, and you just soak it in hot water until it becomes soft. So I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces. So that's it. You have your chili paste. It's not too spicy. I like it because it's sweet. So I have this beautiful piece of cod here. We want to cut it into chunks. You can either use chicken, shrimp. You can make this vegan as well by using like mushroom, cauliflower, or whatever like hearty veggies that's in season. We want to mix everything together now. We're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of the kreung, and then we're gonna put all of the chili paste. And then you want to add coconut milk, about a tablespoon of fish sauce, shrimp paste, that's a little bit more than a teaspoon. and then a tablespoon of sugar. And then you want to mix that together. Make sure to break the shrimp paste because you don't want chunks of it in there. You can make this without shrimp paste, but I like the funk from the shrimp paste. Once you have that, you will add your fish. Let the fish marinate. And then what makes it a souffle, we're gonna put 2 eggs in there. And you wanna gently break the egg a little bit and throw it in the fish mixture. Okay. And you wanna mix it really well. Okay, I'm gonna grab my salt, just a pinch. So we have our fish mixture. Now we're gonna make a vessel to steam it in. Traditionally, we steam the moke in banana leaves, but if you can't find banana leaves where you're at, you can just steam it in a ramekin, but when you do buy it at the store, it looks like this. You want to make sure you clean it properly and then cut it into a circle like this to make the banana cup. If it's too tough, you want to soften it up a little bit by just putting it over a flame, because you don't want this to be too thick or too tough, because once you fold it, it'll just tear and break apart. So this helps soften up the banana leaf. To make the cup, you basically take one side of the banana leaf and you want to fold it, form like a pleat, and then you secure it with a toothpick. So that's one side of the cup, and then you just want to do it 4 times. You got another pleat there, secure it with your toothpick. So you have your banana cup. Cute, huh? Traditionally, we line the banana cups with, in Cambodia, we call it slok nyo, but it's hard to find here, so I like to substitute it with any hearty leafy green. Like today I have pea shoots. I'm just gonna put it on the bottom of the banana cups here. And then you want to gently put the mixture in the banana cup. Okay, just halfway, because it's gonna poof up. All right, so you have your moke ready to get steamed. So it's been 10 minutes. We're gonna open this up and pour some coconut cream right on top. Okay, and then we're gonna steam it for another 10 minutes. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, beautiful. Smells lovely. Yep, it's moist, it's firm to the touch. I like to garnish it with more lime leaves on top. And then you have your moke. It smells wonderful. Okay, let's give this a taste test. It's rich, complex, but yet light. You can really taste the lemongrass and the coconut on top, mixed with the shrimp paste and fish sauce. It's such a perfect dish. For the recipe, click on the link below, and thanks for watching. I'm using like this weird bent kiwi knife. My mom, she always bought kiwi knives because they're so cheap. They're super sharp, but cut lemongrass a few times and toss it.